Welcome to the sevens. Seven minutes of cardio, 7 minutes vinyasa, 7 minutes meditation with a little shavasana thrown in there. Today the focus is release. So every exhale, we want to visualize and feel gunk being released. Every stomp down on the ground, just imagine and feel stuff getting released, and we'll even repeat the word release in our head. So come up, we'll get started. Stand on the left side of your mat. Take a big step to the right to a side lunge. Moderate pace. We're really sitting back into the heel, keeping the low belly lifted, pulled in, keeping a nice straight spine. Pushing off the toe. Now, if you want to step it up a little bit, as you push off, kick it up. A little lift. You want to feel the glute doing as much work as possible. On that stomp down, boom, feel and visualize some release. And you can add release, release. All right, next time you come down, wide legs, we're gonna step the left leg back, right leg forward. We're doing a reverse lunge. So step the left foot back, still working that right glute, should be warm. Want to make sure we're really sitting back into that heel. Push into the heel as you come up. Almost like we're dragging ourselves forward. If you want to step it up, add a kick with that left leg. Release, release. Great. Pause. Let's do the other side. We'll step into that left lunge, side lunge. Release. Really push off through the balls of the feet, through the toes. You're floating back over to the right. You want to add a little kick, give it a try, a little lift. As you stomp down, sitting back into the heel, releasing. Feeling some gunk leave the body. If this is at all tough on the knee, just don't go as low. Sit down less, like that. All right, next time we're over here, pause, step the right foot back. We're doing those reverse lunges. Add the kick if you like. That back knee can bend a little as you come back. Take some balance, so keep your gaze steady on one point. Low belly drawn in a little bit. Remember, you don't have to do that kick. We could just be here. Almost there. We'll switch to something else. We're halfway through our first 7. Whew. All right, now some hops, like we've got a barrel here in the middle of our space. Hop over. So light on the toes. Now modification is a step. Really use the core. So we're pulling in here to lift the legs up Really push off through the toes. Feel the calves starting to get to work now. Release, release, mentally repeating it. We're shaking that stuff out. Stuff that isn't serving us, ideas, behaviors, people, projects. Pause. Come down to the mat. Doing pike jack, pike up. So in a plank, jack, pike, jack, pike. So modification is just make the jumps a little smaller. If you're working on holding a plank, you could be here with the knees down or working on a static plank. Add release to your movements, thinking the word. Low belly lifts up as you lift the hips. Now we're jumping forward into a little squat. Hold, jump back. Hold. So modification is just to do a little jump forward if you can't get your feet all the way up. Or just take a break and hold a squat. Pushing down into the heels, down and apart with the feet. Low belly lifted. Last one. Pause. Come up to standing slowly. Last move are skaters. Let's do opposite hand to foot. So we're down here, touch the mat, or maybe modify here. Switching sides. You can add that hop in the middle or just step. Either way, sit back into the heels. Release, release. Five more seconds. And come down to the mat. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale round. Slow down the breath. And cat-cow. Let's try exhaling through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Complete those exhales. Really squeeze it all out. Draw the low belly up. We'll slow down the music now. Now we've moved the breath back to the nose solely. Pause with a neutral spine. Now on the inhale, we'll squeeze the left shoulder towards the left hip. Exhale, right shoulder squeezes towards the right hip, feeling length down the side of the body. Thinking re on the inhale, release on the exhale. Next time you come back through center, pause. Walk the hands forward just a couple inches, spread the fingers wide. Pointer fingers parallel to each other. Push down and together with the hands like we're trying to slide the thumbs towards each other. Tuck the toes, lift the tail. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, lead with the tail, pushing into downward facing dog. Tuck the chin deeply into the neck, like we're giving ourselves a double chin. Keep that pressure in the hands, pushing down and together. Pedal the feet, stretching out the calves. Chin stays tucked, chin to neck. Sits bones up towards the ceiling. Still thinking re on your big inhale, feeling your back ribs spread. Release on your exhale. Completing the exhale, not skimping on it. Now let's pause with our pedaling. Relax the heels down. So we're not forcing them down, we're just relaxing the backs of the legs. Focus more on sending the sits bones up. Knit the ribs together in front. One more big exhale. On your inhale, step the right foot up by the right hand. Coming up into a high lunge. Palms face each other, arms overhead. Up on the big toe, ball mount of the back foot. Tailbone guides down towards the floor. One more big inhale here. Exhale, lower the back knee. Vinyasa. Untuck the back toes. Lift the sternum up. Maybe look up a little bit. Let the right knee guide forward. One more big inhale. On the exhale, left hand down, right stays up, tuck the back toes, open, twist, swiveling the navel towards the inner thigh. Look up for the thumb if you can. Little squeeze between the shoulder blades. On your exhale, right hand comes down. Step the foot back. We can move through our vinyasa. Lower the knees if necessary. Elbows snug. Inhale to your extension, either a cobra or an up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just one big exhale. Inhale, left foot up by the left hand. High lunge. Shoulders rest down away from the ears. Squeeze the bend out of the back knee. Pushing down into the left foot, guiding the left hip crease back. On your next exhale, ease the back knee down. Untuck the toes. Lift up through the sternum. Left knee guides forward, squeezing the hips down and forward. On your exhale, right hand down, right under the shoulder. Tuck the toes. Back toes, open twist, push down into that right hand, left rib cage swivels up towards the ceiling. On your next exhale, hand down, step back. Again, moving through your vinyasa. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and heels together on your extension. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, glide forward, bringing your right knee up towards your right elbow. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale, glide forward, left knee up to the left elbow. Glide back. Same thing, right? Exhale, back, left. Let's get back to the breath in the mantra. And the inhale as we glide forward, exhale, release. One more time each side. This time, let's land the right knee to the outside of the right wrist, easing down into pigeon. This may be where you stay. You may want to come forward a little bit to the elbows, or maybe even bringing the head down. Try to find something to rest the forehead on. It could be stacked fists or your forearms. Push your foot and shin down into the mat just a little bit so you feel some muscle engagement in the right hip and the right glute. Let's take 2 breaths here. Big inhales, spreading the back ribs. Full exhale. One more. Inhale your way up. Hands under the shoulders. Step that right foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left knee up to the outside of the left wrist, maybe over on the left side of your mat. We don't want it in the middle of the mat. Even pressure on the top of your right kneecap, easing forward. The side may be different. Wherever you land, wherever feels safe in that left hip. Engagement now. Push the shin down ever so slightly into the mat, just enough to get some engagement in the left hip muscles. Big inhale, spreading the back ribs. Feel your belly pushing down into your shin. Exhale fully. One more. Inhale your way up slowly. Push the mat away. Roll onto the left hip. Swing the right leg around. Come onto your back. A little mini Shavasana here. Since we don't have a ton of time here, let's make full use of the time we have. So instantly releasing all the muscles away from the bones. Allow yourself to feel held. The floor is holding you up. Jaw releases, let the teeth separate. Cheeks soften. Eyelids heavy. Begin to deepen the breath. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Rotate the wrists and ankles. Stretch the arms overhead, arching the back. Bend the knees up towards the chest. Bring them over to the left, slowly easing them down, chin to the right, and recline twist. Inhale the knees back up and over to the right. Chin to the left. Turn all the way over to the right, pressing yourself up slowly. Come into a seated position. Palms faced up, pinky sides of the hands pressed together. We have a bowl here. We're inhaling in 4 sniffs through the nose and 1 powerful exhale through a rounded mouth. And we're directing that exhale right into the palms. And we want to try to feel that air hit the palms. Everything coming out on that exhale, release. We're releasing all the gunk. You can visualize it as black smoke or dust or whatever is helpful for you to really feel that release. So inhaling in 4, so we get to the count of 4, we're full. 1 big exhale through the rounded mouth. Go ahead and begin. If you'd like to close your eyes, you can. Try to direct the air down into the palms. Squeeze it all out. Really get to the bottom of your exhale. One more. Release the hands to the knees, palms up, eyes closed. Roll the eyes up to the third eye. Soften the jaw. We are at our 21 minutes. If you have a few more minutes to stay in this meditation, I encourage you to. You've prepared the body and mind to sit in the stillness. Lighter, more open after releasing. I leave you here signing off, wishing you well. And remember, a rebel human is someone who has the strength and clarity of purpose to do the hard thing when it's the right thing.